Vince Zampella, visionary video game developer behind Call of Duty, dies in tragic Ferrari crash. Los Angeles. Vince Zampella, a towering figure in the video game industry, best known for co-creating the blockbuster Call of Duty franchise, has died at the age of 55 following a fatal car accident in Southern California. His death marks a profound loss for the gaming community and the many colleagues and fans whose lives were shaped by his work. NBC Los Angeles accident on Angeles Crest Highway. Single vehicle collision occurred Sunday around 12:45 p.m. on the picturesque Angeles Crest Highway north of Los Angeles in the San Gabriel Mountains, according to the California Highway Patrol. Zampella was driving a Ferrari when the car veered off the roadway and struck a concrete barrier. The vehicle became engulfed in flames. Zampella was trapped inside and died at the scene. A passenger was ejected from the vehicle during the crash and later died at a hospital. Authorities have not yet released the identities of either victim or confirmed what caused the accident. NBC Los Angeles. Legendary career in gaming. Vince Zampella's influence on modern video games was immense. Co-founder of Infinity Ward, alongside Jason West and Grant Collier, Zampella helped establish Infinity Ward in 2002, the studio behind the original Call of Duty, a franchise that revolutionized first-person shooters and became one of the most successful video game series of all time. Wikipedia. Spawn Entertainment founder. After parting ways with Activision in 2010, Zampella co-founded Respawn Entertainment, a studio later acquired by Electronic Arts. Respawn produced major titles including Titanfall, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order. Wikipedia. Industry leadership. At the time of his death, Zampella led Respawn and had taken on a broader role within guiding development efforts on the Battlefield franchise and other major projects. NBC Los Angeles' career spanned more than 2 decades, during which he helped shape multiple genre-defining franchises and inspired countless developers and players around the world. Industry reactions and Legacy released a statement mourning Zampella's passing, calling his impact on video games profound and far-reaching and praising him as a friend, colleague, leader, and visionary creator. The company added that his work inspired millions of players and developers around the world, and that his legacy would continue to shape how games are made and experienced. NBC Los Angeles fans, developers, and industry leaders across the globe have also expressed shock and grief, remembering Zampella not just for the commercial success of his games, but for his passion, creativity, and leadership. A lasting influence. Call of Duty remains one of the best-selling video game franchises in history, and Respawn's catalog includes some of the most acclaimed titles of the last decade. Zampella's role in launching and nurturing these franchises cements his place as one of the most influential figures in interactive entertainment. Wikipedia's investigations into the crash continue and more details emerge. The gaming world is left to reflect on the contributions of a developer whose impact will be felt for generations.
Vince Zampella, a highly influential figure in the global video game industry and a key force behind some of the most successful franchises in gaming history, has died following a tragic car accident in Southern California. Zampella, widely recognized as a co-creator of the Call of Duty franchise and the founder of Respawn Entertainment, was involved in a fatal crash on Angeles Crest Highway in the San Gabriel Mountains. According to reports, Zampella was driving a Ferrari when the vehicle left the roadway, struck a concrete barrier, and burst into flames. He was trapped inside the car and died at the scene. A passenger who was ejected from the vehicle during the crash was rushed to a hospital but later died from injuries sustained in the accident. Authorities have not yet released full details about the cause of the crash, and investigations are ongoing. Zampella's death has sent shockwaves through the gaming community. Over the course of his career, he helped redefine the first-person shooter genre and played a major role in shaping modern gaming culture. After co-founding Infinity Ward, he helped launch Call of Duty, which went on to become one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time. He later co-founded Respawn Entertainment, where he led the creation of critically acclaimed titles such as Titanfall, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. At the time of his death, Zampella held a senior leadership role at Electronic Arts, overseeing major development projects and mentoring teams across the company. Tributes have poured in from fellow developers, publishers, and fans, many praising his creativity, leadership, and lasting impact on the industry. Zampella is remembered not only for his commercial success, but for his vision and passion that inspired a generation of game developers and players worldwide.